Now the question is, once you read Fourth Wing, is Iron Flame worth the hype? Is really Iron Flame better than Fourth Wing? Just let's get down into the nitty gritty because I have a lot to talk about, because that's another book that basically lied to you, just like Fourth Wing lied to you. So let's dive into today's video if Iron Flame is really worth it and if you should or should not continue the Empyrean series by Rebecca Yarros. Do you want to tell me that I've been lied in the first book? Yeah. And no, I'm not talking about Zayden Ryerson, the abnormal things, let's say, that we know and that we'll also uncover in Iron Flame about him. And no, I'm not talking also about the fact that he really resembles Risen from Akotar because he has an evil father, he's like misunderstood, he's misunderstood because of his father's choices and poor decisions and mistakes also. And the society kind of like sees him as a renegade, right? As a outsider, I would say. Can we talk about the massive Fourth Wing cliffhanger that we had at the end of the book? Because that one was kind of unexpected, and also if you read Fourth Wing, if you know, you know. I'm not going to spoil it for you for like new people that probably are just watching this video, although I don't understand why you would be watching this video if you read Fourth Wing. Anyways, you know about Liam, right? You know. And after Liam's death, basically you're having a massive cliffhanger at the end with a person that, you know, was supposed to be dead. The fact that Fourth Wing lied to me from start to finish, and then Iron Flame also did the same. I don't know if I can recover and if I can ever read something else from Rebecca Yarros without feeling the need to be lied to, or without just like feeling lied to, although I'm not, because it's confusing to be thinking that, hey, this is the piece of the info that I needed in order to complete the lore of the series, right? No, it's not. It's a lie, all of it. I love that Violet learns a lot of dismounting techniques and a lot of other techniques that kind of are making her body not be frail anymore. And I really love that she kind of learns to adapt to any and every scenario so that she doesn't die, right? I will not die today, her mantra. But the thing is, I feel like she knows way little than it's supposed to. Although she's smart and although she's really clever and she really wants all of the things to be known by her and discovered and kind of like make these tiny connections in the entire puzzle, I feel like she misses a big piece of the puzzle, that it's either about venom, it's either about dragons, or it's either about her nature, like what her power can do, what her signet, maybe, I don't know, it's something other else related. Maybe she has also another signet because she has two dragons, she bonded to dragons, I don't know. I feel like she's missing this big puzzle piece that neither Onyx Storm would give it to me, and probably it's going to be in the fourth book, if not the last book, like kind of like a secret weapon, right? Like the hugest weapon that Navarre can have. You would be flabbergasted because basically someone returns from the dead in Iron Flame. And when I'm telling you that in my bones and in my core, I knew from the start that this person was faking it. This person was like so full of it, was like faking it, was like not true to themselves and not true to the other people as well. And it was always a plan to kind of like be the good person. Yeah, I was right. Please don't think that this person will come back from the dead and they will be, yay, oh my god, I just love you, let's be friends. No, that's a lie. That's a huge goddamn lie. Another lie, unfortunately. That was a massive plot twist, and if you love more plot twists, you should definitely subscribe because I'm doing a lot of bookish content and also gaming content on this channel, and it will help me a lot. So maybe, I don't know, you want to stay tuned with whatever video I'm going to push out next. I don't also consider that Dane had his redeeming arc. So many people have been telling me that Dane has a redeeming arc. Oh my god, Dane. Oh my god, we all forgave him. Yeah, you forgave him because just Violet forgave him. That's it. He doesn't necessarily do something in order to redeem himself to me. He doesn't necessarily make an effort, actually, a human decent effort in order to do something out of kindness, or at least least repair his mistakes. I will give it to him that now he has his open eyes and he isn't really, I'm just going to be Lilian Sorrengel's and my father's lapdog and I'm just going to do anything that daddy tells me to. No. But something in me just tells me that he's still, I don't know, he's giving me weird vibes. He's like giving me weird vibes and I cannot pinpoint on what, but I'm just, you know, when you're on a corner and you're like peeking out of the corner and just waiting for something to happen. That's me. Whenever Dane pops up and whenever Dane's name or something related to him pops up in my book, because I'm like, oh no, what he will do now. No, please no. Arik has been proven to be useful at last. That's all I can say. But the thing with the library and everything, and oh my god, Justine and Sawyer, they're so cute. They're just so cute and you will need to read Iron Flame to understand what I'm talking about. But it's such a cute couple. I mean, they're not officially together, but like they probably will be because, you know, they're into each other. But it's just so cute. And speaking of Justine, I love Justinia's character and how she was introduced into this world and, you know, being from the start, the mute scribe that Violet had as a friend in Fourth Wing. I just love her because I feel like she has such a depth of a character, because also she has morals, but then she has some consciousness, but then she has some logic, and then wants to help Violet in order to complete her task against Basgiath and Navarre. And I just love that basically she's all into it, blind, just because she has a really good friend. And then she finds out much more than that, and she's just as flabbergasted as we were, I promise you. I feel like there were a lot of characters that had more depth into the first book, but in the second book I feel like the depth of the character and also the deaths, and also, I mean, there are not a lot of deaths, I'm lying. Anyways, I'm just I don't know, poking you a little bit and trying to make you curious, but no, there are not a lot of deaths. And I kind of think that I saw a pattern with the death of people in each and every book. So I'm just going to tell you once I'm going to do the Onyx Storm video, because that wouldn't be a spoiler for the people watching this video. So we're all safe, right? You're not doing anything to me, I'm not doing anything to you. But as I was saying, I feel like there are a lot of depth for the characters in Fourth Wing, but the action and everything is like slow paced. But in Iron Flame, it's kind of a mix of the depth of the character and the action, because it kind of like gets into more exhilarating details about the lore of it. And it's a lot. It's a lot to grasp on. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of things that you want to know and a lot of things that you could theorize on. Yeah, so buckle up for that, because it's a long journey in all the, I don't know, 500 pages, 600 pages, how many it has. I love that everyone prepares for war, and it's like the war of like the people that want to be true to themselves and the liars. That's basically the shortest resume that I can give you for Iron Flame. The people that are true to themselves and the people that are liars. They are coming clashing against each other. I love the theme of the society whips everything away from us and hides everything from us. Kind of, you need to know more about the world, you need to know more about who is corrupt and why. You need to know more about the people that you originally thought they were evil and they turned out as they weren't. And I was like, okay, so I don't believe anything anymore. I'm just going to go by the vibes and by the dialogue that it's written. I'm just going to make an opinion out of it and then just wait to see if these people are liars or not, because that's basically what I've been reading for like 2 books at least. Overall, I'm glad that I continued the Empyrean series, and for sure I will be continuing Onyx Storm. Probably I will be continuing Onyx Storm when it's like, I don't know, the 4th book coming maybe the next year. I will be reading prior to 1 year or in the same year as the 4th book will be coming out. But I know a lot of people that are doing a lot of Onyx Storm theories, and as much as I would like to, I'm still, of course, keeping away from them because I wouldn't understand anything that they would be theorizing on. And I know some details, and everything goes to shit. And I just hope that the 4th book and the 5th book, it's going to be kind of like a redeeming path for everybody, maybe. And we'll have also some more character deaths and also some more, I don't know, a truly redemption arc, not the Dane one. for sure, but also something like that would smack us in the face because we wouldn't expect that, right? About either Venom or the dragons or the signets or I don't know. But stay tuned, because for sure I'm going to do some theories about Onyx Storm, and also I had some theories about Iron Flame that kind of like some of them I was kind of onto something, and some of them I just totally missed the mark. So if you want to see that video as well, you can go up to my channel and see it. I am glad that you are here with me debating whether or not to read the Iron Flame or to continue the Empyrean series after Iron Flame as well. And I just cannot wait to meet you in the next video on Thursday, and also posting on Sundays bi-weekly. Until then, happy reading. Bye bye.